I'm so happy that you're here. I started a Father's Day layout a few weeks ago, and today we're going to finish that up, adding in the journaling and the embellishing. So I hope you enjoy that. A lot of my customers have asked me about embellishing tips. So I wanted to spend a little time today talking about that and just having fun. This is the fun part of your layout, right? Adding in those fun little touches that are unique to you and to your experience, trying to capture the emotion of your story. So I love to do that. And I hope you enjoy it too. Hope you're enjoying summer and some heat. And when you can, get inside and stay cool and do a little scrapbooking. We are loving summer here. It's amazing and hot, but it's a welcome heat where we are. It's been cold for a long time. So you might notice along the bottom of the screen, there is a link to the website where you can order any of the products that I'll be talking about today. So I wanted to make sure that you don't get frustrated not knowing where to go. So the link is right there running along the screen. And now I'm going to switch to my other camera so that we can get started. Let's just pull over here. Okay, so this is where we started, and we used the Denim Revival collection, which I really, really do like. This just fits my husband. He's a jean guy. And I decided that I wanted to highlight both my husband and my dad. So that's what I'll be doing, a little bit of my husband and a little bit of my dad here. I took pictures of them. We took a trip to see our son graduate from boot camp. So here he is. He's in the Army Reserve. And it was just super sweet. We were so excited to see him. We haven't seen him in quite a while. So that's really fun. And when they actually have them come in, they march in on the field, and you can hear the band start to play, and everybody starts screaming. It was really amazing. We loved it. So I wanted to kind of highlight this. I have a lot of pictures of my husband in other places with the kids, but this was a recent event and very emotional for us. So I thought I would put a few pictures on this side of my husband, and then on the other side, I would end up putting pictures of my dad and my husband and the other men in our family. So this is how I wanted to start. I wanted to journal about this. And so I thought, well, I can put a little journaling box here, but I want to give you a little design tip that if you block this with a larger piece of paper, visually, it just expands it rather than separating them. And because the background here is very light on this light gray paper, I wanted a darker paper to kind of pull this off. So I grabbed this block here of some denim paper, and this is what I want to do here. I want to frame in the picture. See how that kind of just pops out a little bit more. And put these down like that. So that's where I'm going to start. It's a simple thing to do, but it really has a big impact when you're thinking about what colors to use. You want to use something that will give you some good contrast, right? So you want something darker so that this picture shows up. So here we go, about like that. Okay, and then this is where my journaling strip will go. And let me put this, I just think this is so sweet. Just looking at the pictures, oh, brings back the emotion, right? I'm going to slide that under the little jean pocket and then line this up right underneath it so that there's just a little space there in between. Okay, I just love the close-up of his face there. His face and his face, right? This boy's a lot like his dad, which is a really good thing. So then I wanted to actually put in some journaling. And so what I did is I pre-wrote this so it wouldn't take a long time and I could embellish. And I had a little embellishment that I saw that I thought, oh, I think I like that. It's one of these little guys. In this kit, they have lots of different little things like this, tags. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to put it kind of like this, so it kind of pulls off, but fills this space. So I just took a pencil and kind of drew around it so that as I journaled, I wouldn't run into the space, right? So that's kind of what I think here. There's a darker one. Let's see, or a lighter one. I don't know, maybe I'll do the lighter one. So I'm just going to put this right here. Let's see, how much space? Maybe like this. And then I can attach this little guy. Yeah. And it doesn't run into things. So I think that's what I'm going to do. There were a lot of really cute little embellishments in this kit. And that makes things really fun to work with. I looked at several of these. And I had days like these. I've got this tag. I've got a star, got this color, which would look good too, and kind of brings in this. Maybe I will do that. Maybe I will do that because then it will kind of pop up the, kind of just draw your eye to the journaling. So that's what's great about repositionable, right? You can just change your mind. And it doesn't damage your paper. So I'm gonna go with that. I do like that better. Kind of brings in this, right? And makes you want to read it. And I liked this, days like this. And look at that. It's meant to be there. It's perfect. So there were lots of pockets and cute little pieces to this collection. If you haven't seen the Denim Revival, you should go to the Creative Memories website and click on Shop and take a look. Days like these. That's cute. So then I thought, okay, what about bringing in a star? Something over here that kind of goes with this. I usually put 3 odd numbers anyway. For this, I think just 3 would be fine. To put a little cluster kind of right here, maybe make my stars go different ways a little bit. Maybe pop this one up on the top. I like that. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Kind of draws your eye to the story, which, you know, the pictures are the most important part, and then the story. And then you can do the embellishing. Keep my little foam squares in here. So, do I want a big one or maybe two? Oh, one's going to be enough, I think. One small one there. And then I can just pop that up. Kind of on top. What do you think? Kind of like that. Okay, there we go. So to me, this is cute. It has the story. It has the little embellishments. It has some beautiful pictures. And as I look at it, I just keep thinking, you know, last week we talked about the Garland punch. And I thought, wouldn't it be cute if there was a little garland right there? Would kind of fill that space. And so I went looking for garlands. I have this collection of garland banners, and these are so fun. I am just loving these little things. And you can get 3 of them. I've created a little collection where you can get 3 little banners of each type, and there are 8 different types. So I wanted to try out some different ones just to see, you know, which would look good. And so you can see all the different ones. Like here's a little heart. This is just a very thin little heart. Maybe if I put it down here, you can see it better. But it's just a little heart. This one I love. I think this is so cute. I don't know if you can see the stitching in this, but I love scalloped edges, and I love the definition from the little stitching. So we could go, you know, kind of like that and use 2 of them. And I'll get 3. So if I wanted to use one on a journaling box or something, I could do that too. Or you can always take, this one isn't a good one to show. It's kind of busy there, but you can always take a little corner of your picture and layer the banner on it and just trim it to fit. But I just think that one is so cute. And then I have a little mini one, and it has these little bows on the side. I think that's cute. We have some little tag ones like this. That's a cute one too. We have the heart, you know, just a heart one like that. That could be cute. See all the choices? I just couldn't stop, you guys. I just started and I'm like, oh, these are way cute. I love them all. So this is, again, kind of like those lights you hang up at a barbecue outside. That one could be cute. Very nice too. And we have the stitched banners. I think I already showed you that. And we have these kind of hearts. Oop. That's just a little bit open. So there's some hearts, there's some stars, there's some kind of generic ones. But I'm just in love with these. I seriously cannot stop myself. So yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. But what I did is I put these in to a collection, and you can order them from me if you like them. So they will come like this with 3 of each of the 8 banner styles in them. And I'm just really excited about them. I hope you guys like them as much as I do. I keep mine in these little sleeves, and so I can get into them really easy. So if you have a bunch of little things and you're not sure where to store them, let me show you what I'm doing in here. I bought this some time ago, and I used these boxes. It comes with 6 of these clear cases, and they're about a 5x7 size. And I would just put lots of little embellishment things in here. And then I would label them. And I keep them like this so that I can grab them when I need them. And so I have another place where I keep most of my cases, but there were some of the collections that started coming out with these little tiny, like this is from the summer break collection. And I mean, look how cute those are. I couldn't remember which collections had the dots. So I keep the main embellishments with my collections. But these little dots or these tiny little sprinkly kind of embellishments, I started grouping them together. And so I put them in one of these sleeves. This one is called I just called it primary colors. So anything that's close to primary goes in here. And then I have one that's just Christmas. I have one that's beachy and tropical. I have one that's primary. I have holiday fancy. I have earthy. I put things in. And then I have a travel vacation one. I got these little pieces when I bought this punch. And so I wouldn't really remember I had those tiny little things if I didn't have a place to put them. And then up in the front, I have small little journaling cards in white and natural and Spargo. I have some colored mats that I got. You know, just those kind of odds and ends things that you just kind of need a place for it. So I kind of gathered these together, and this is also where I keep my die cuts. So the circles I put in here, my larger ones that are 2 inches or larger are here, and then my smaller circles are here. So when I need something, I can just pull it out easily, some of these little die cuts. So I have now one for Garland banners, and then sometimes I cut them, right? I just use part of it. So then I have another sleeve that says partial Garland banners and tags that I can stick in here. So I have the little pieces. And if this interests you as a storage system, you can go to the link at the bottom here and purchase this. It's called the 5x7 photo box and cases. And you'll get 6 of these. So you can use those however you want. I put my adhesive in mine. You saw my foam squares. That's kind of what I do. I just grab them and stick them all in there. I put peekaboo pockets in them. I put journaling things in them. But these little sleeves are where I put my die cuts now. and I put my other little cases somewhere else. But I just kind of wanted to show you, if you already have a box, then find something like this on Amazon where you can just get a sleeve that fits. If you want to know this exact size, then go to my website at makesweetmemories.com and look at the shop tab and then shop my favorite things. And it will show you that I have an embellishment storage envelope. That's what I called these. And there's a link so that you can get the exact right size to fit in the photo box. Okay. But I really love this, and I keep it handy for the things that I use the most. So just wanted to share that with you. I had used these, but this box was kind of empty, and I kept thinking, what can I put in that box? And then I thought these would work really well and be handy when I'm doing pages. So that's what I opted to do. And let's go back here and look at this. Which one should I use here? I use hearts all the time, and I think they're really cute. But I'm thinking maybe this time I'll kind of go with the star theme and kind of continue that. So let me grab my Garland banners again. And where's my stars? Let me find, where did my stars go? Feel like, oh, there's some right here. Yeah. Here we go. Put these out. Here's some here. I think that's what I'm going to do, because it goes with this little star theme, and it's a little bit more masculine. What do you guys think? I think the star is going to work for me there. So you can kind of swoop these a little bit and layer them however you want to. But let me just put some adhesive on and just try it out. You can trim them. Let's see, pull this back down so we can see what we're doing. That's cute. Isn't that cute? I like it. Okay, and then put this one. It's going to end up on that side. And we're just going to kind of overlap them. I think it just looks festive and fun. So there we go. Now we really did finish that one page, and I like it. One thing I did notice was if you used the Garland Banner Punch, and I did do a video on this last week. If you haven't seen, I had some fun ideas with this. And I took it and I punched a little bit out of the Perfectly Patriotic collection, a darker pattern. And this actually could even work with what I'm doing here. It's reddish, but it could go with this. And I thought, okay, what if we took this and layered on top? All you would have to do is cut these little pieces right here and then layer them on the top because they're smaller than your garland banner. But it gives you a fun layered look too, right? If you wanted to just pop that up a little, you could do that. So kind of fun, right? There, we're going with that. Could even keep this little, no, it doesn't fit. It's not quite like the same angle, I don't think. You might be able to make it work, but I'm just cutting off the edge to put this on, just to give you an idea of what the layers would look like. Okay, I think that's really cute. So just another idea of how you can layer with your garlands, which I'm crazy about right now. I just think they're so super fun. Okay, let me move this out of the way. And this is the other side of my page here. Let's see, let me put this down so I can bring this into view. This is the other page that I wanted to work on. And the pictures that I have, I had this, which I think is really cute, the #love. And I have a picture of all the guys together. And then I have a picture of my dad opening his presents. And then I have this really cute picture of my mom and dad. And I just love him. You know, I don't know what to say, but when I see his picture, I just think he has been so kind and so gracious to all of these brother-in-laws who have all lost their dads. He's become their dad. And I know that's not everybody's situation, but we adore him. He has been a wonderful dad. So you see how these kind of line up like this? That's okay. I like the little bit in between, but I kind of like to move them over a little bit. So I think I'm going to go kind of more like that. And then you don't get caught in the middle right there. So I think that's how I'm going to start. I always start with the pictures because they're the main thing. And I really feel very strongly that you need to keep the main thing the main thing. And so I want to make sure I get all the pictures in. And then I'll see where the holes are for the journaling and embellishing, because telling the story is the next most important. And the embellishing, the words and things you use in your embellishing also help to tell a story. Like So Lovable, right? Limited edition. Those say things about my dad as well. So in looking at this, I look up here and there's kind of dead space. I could have cut that right there, but I thought maybe what I want to do is, I kind of like the green trees, just put a little embellishment cluster right here. And then I have this, which is turning out to be a little too big. I thought I was going to use it, and I might still, but it's a little bit, I could overlap it. I don't know. I'm going to think about that. But I thought it would be fun to journal about what we had for dinner. And so I put what the menu was for Father's Day dinner right here. And I don't want to cover up my dad. So maybe what I need to do is just move them over a little bit. So just going to adjust the pictures a tad. And then I can do that. Yeah. And then I could put something long right there. And I like that. Again, we're kind of in here. So then I'll just adjust these and bring them over just a little. And kind of stick them. Maybe I need to layer a little more under here. That's kind of dead space too. It's just my mom's legs. So I'll go there. And then here. Yeah. Okay, and then here's the menu, which is kind of fun to see, right? It was delicious. Oops. And I'll stick that right kind of here. And then I have all these guys, right? I have the dark ones. Can stick going this way. We can do something with that up there. Maybe this one. Jean one. Can play with that a little bit. But let me work on the journaling, because that's really what I want to do here. I want to make sure these are stuck down, because this man means the world to us. And I really hope, like, when my dad reads this, it reinforces our connection. And that's what albums are about, right? Just loving your people and telling them that. So I don't know. I feel like now that I have the journaling on, this is a little big. So I thought maybe I could trim it to fit so that it's kind of one long line. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see this super well, but I'm going to try. Right there. Let me bring out my trimmer. It's one thing about this amazing trimmer is you can get right where you want to be. So I'm going to go for it and turn this around. Where's my line? Right there. And line up that little line with my cutting line. And let's see where that gets us. Might have to trim a teeny bit off, but I feel like we are, yeah, just a little bit on the bottom. I feel like we are very close to where we want to be. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like that better. It just feels like it fits the space, and love is the name of the game here. And then it doesn't feel crowded, right? I don't want it to feel crowded. So let's see, let me take this out of the way so I can show you this, kind of show you this 2-page spread together. Let's bring it down about like that. You get the idea. I can move it over there. But there's the cluster. Oh, we need to finish this part. I got excited. I thought we were done. Okay, I'm feeling like I need a little brown. See how there's brown, brown, brown? I'm feeling like I need a little brown up there. So let me take a minute to cut something. What do I want there? I'm thinking my little tag maker will do the trick. We just need a little bit of the brown paper. Let's see. I've got a scrap. Yeah, I do. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Just use a little scrap of this. Let's see if it's 2.5. Oh, how about that? It's 2.5, so it's going to slide right in. I love this little piece for tucking, and I think it's just what we need here. So let's see, where's my smaller trimmer? I'm just going to make it like a little tab. And tuck it. It can actually be even smaller so it doesn't get in the way. Let's try that. See how that works. I love these fun little edge things. I just think they're, oh yeah. That could work. A circle could work, like a half circle would also work here. But I like that. I can go up a little bit so that it's like not covering my dad's head. And then there's all these fun little strips. This one says documented. Irma, you're here. Oh, hi, Kate. Rosemarie. Oh, hello, everybody. So fun to have you. What do you think, you guys? I'm going to put this on first. I get so into it, I forget to look at my comments section. What do you think about this layout? Do you guys already have your Father's Day stuff done? Let's see. Tell me. I will look. I'm just finishing this little strip. Trying to make sure it's straight. There's my documented. See, I think that works because it says what we ate, right? And it says down here, talks about my dad down there. So I think that works. I still think I could cut off a wee bit more. You like it? Okay. It was such a fun night. And my sister had a little barbecue at her house. And my parents just loved it. They love it when everybody, all the kids come together and have dinner. And I love it too, because for a long time, I couldn't do it. Everybody else was doing it but me. So I think that's where I'm going to go with this. Let me just put this down and then I'll make it work. You haven't done Father's Day yet, but you like all the blue. Yeah, I'm a blue girl. I just, you know, you guys, I love blue. I love pink. I love scallops. You know what I like. Can't help myself when I see them. I just want to use them. So that's okay. We know what we love, right? We know what works for us. Yeah, that'll be cute. And this kind of brings up this. So it's all working. It's all working. Well, if you haven't done your Father's Day yet, I hope this motivates you. And you start thinking about it because, you know, my dad's 88. I don't know how much longer I'm going to have him. You know, I want him to know that we're celebrating him and we adore him. And he has been a great leader for our family. So I don't want to wait until he's gone to do it. You know what I'm saying? I want him to sit and be able to look at this. And I know not everyone's had the experience I have in a father. And I just want to honor him. You know, I want him to know that he's recognized and adored by everyone. And the same with my own husband, because he is a great dad. So Creative Memories does have a promotion right now. I think it's for another day. I'm not sure, but it's cutting off pretty soon. So if you think, oh, you might want to get organized, you might want to get one of these cases to help yourself get organized. The little cases are made from polypropylene, and they call it a photo case. You can separate photos and put them in here. I've just chosen to put my other things. Peekaboo pockets. I always keep a couple packs of different sizes. I have one for 4x4s and 4x6 and 5x7, that kind of thing. It's a great place to put your adhesive. Highly recommend that. And, you know, I just have different kits that I keep my things in. So if that's helpful to you, you might think about picking that up. My next virtual crop is the 19th of July. So put that in your calendars and just dream about these. Aren't they amazing? I love them. I hope you guys are loving what I love too. So have fun, and I will see you next week. Thanks for coming, everyone.